real quick, how could people hate a person so passionately while at the very same time so many people love that same person? Millions of people, tens of millions of people absolutely despise the president of the United States. They believe he is a wicked, evil man. They believe he is a fool, he is an idiot, and they despise his very existence. They think he is one of the worst people to ever live. They become visibly angry. You can actually see them becoming sick to their stomach as they engage in conversations about this person. But on the flip side, there's also tens of millions of people that love and adore the same person. They say things like, he is a great man. He is successful. He is a good person. They love everything about him. They love that he's doing a great job. And it's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Because with all of that adoration, admiration, and love for their president, you have others that are, they're sick to their stomach about the same person. One of you are wrong, right? Somebody has to be wrong. Someone has to be wrong. How could this person, how could a person that maybe you love, that you respect, that you honor, think highly of someone that you absolutely hate? And I just feel like, are we all crazy? How do we not question our position? How do we not take a second look? How do we not evaluate what we think? Right? How do we not do that? If I absolutely hate somebody, and then somebody's like, I love this person, I want to know why you love them. And it's not so that I can prove you wrong or talk you out of loving somebody. It's maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a reason that I can love this person too. You know what I mean? I want to love people because love is better than hate. Like, why do y'all want to hate so bad? Why do you not want to give a person credit at all? Honestly, I hated Donald Trump when he first ran for president. When he first ran, he could do nothing right in my eyes. Everything he did and said irritated me. I believed that he was destroying the country. I believed it. Any and everything that went wrong, that was going wrong in my life, that was making my life more difficult, I somehow, some way, made an attempt to connect it to something that the president said and did at that time. At the same time, though, I had unsubscribed from the Democratic Party because of what they did to Bernie Sanders. I was a Bernie guy. I believe that Bernie Sanders could have beat Donald Trump in an election. And a lot of the ideas that Bernie Sanders had, I agreed with based on my understanding of what I thought was necessary to save the country. And I watched the Democratic Party go against them, and they created this fake narrative about Bernie Sanders. And I couldn't understand. I said, wait, why are they lying about Bernie Sanders? And that's what started to make me look at them with a critical eye. The mainstream media, all the different outlets, how they tell a story. I started to become an expert at smelling their bullshit. It was obvious. It was blatant. And it's like so many people with the wool over their eyes, they believe the stuff that they're seeing. And so once I developed that skill, I started to listen to what they were saying about Donald Trump. And I realized that a lot of it was bullshit. It was exaggerations. It was spin. Or it was just outright lies. And I'm just like, hey, why y'all keep lying? And they kept saying the same stuff over and over again. And I also was confused about Donald Trump being a racist. Because I said, when did he become a racist? I mean, y'all talking about Mexicans? I'm like, when did he ever have a problem with black people? That, I kind of grew up seeing Donald Trump. Donald Trump was famous before he ever ran for president. And he was engrossed in popular culture. And there was black people around him. A lot. And in fact, he had a great deal of respect from the black community. Until the media, the news, told y'all over and over again that he's racist and that he hates black people. And they started to dig up dirt about apartment complexes where they didn't want to rent to black people. Let's keep it a buck. Black people don't want to rent to black people. Stop being butthurt because a person building luxury apartments wants to keep a certain element out of those apartments so that it's still deemed luxury. It's a business decision, right? The same people these same people don't like it when certain people move into their neighborhoods. The same people that's complaining about Donald Trump being a racist, right? Now, I'm not saying that that's right and that's wrong, and there's definitely things that can be done about stuff like that, but at the same time, a lot of the negative stuff that people feel about him, to me, is unsubstantiated, exaggerated, or just, I don't know. It's just, I just can't believe how much people can hate a person. And then on the flip side, people love that same person. That's what makes me believe that the people that we say are evil aren't necessarily as evil as we think. Because who in the heck would love somebody evil, right? Right? Because then we would say that that person is in love with evil. And then we would say they're evil. This is why you have Democrats and Republicans calling each other evil. That's not the answer. Let me get into work finally. Prince Amir out.